How to get to know yourself? That's a very good question, but I wouldn't focus on this question that much. I have a better one. But let me introduce myself first. My name is Surk and I help people become their best version of themselves. Do you like my t-shirt? My dad brought me from London, as you can tell. It's cool. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of England and stuff, but yeah, it's comfy. It's common to think, and I was definitely part of that we have to somehow do something crazy to find ourselves, to get to know ourselves better, or just to know what we want in life in general. But the thing is that we actually already know, we already have our desires in us, but because we believe we are someone else based on the society, because everybody was telling us you are this, you are that, you have to live this way since we were born, that we don't see what we truly desire. So instead of finding who we are and what we want in life, we should definitely focus on who we are not. And by doing so, when you drop a belief about yourself and there's no longer a part of your life, it makes space, and that what you actually desires comes into this same space. It's as simple as that. You don't have to do anything. I flew to Costa Rica and was there for 2 months, mostly just because I wanted to find myself and I wanted to know what I actually want, who I am, why am I here. But the thing is that, well, I didn't have to do that. I mean, I sure had a great time and I'm grateful for that trip. But what I could do was just sit here in Slovenia in my room and just observe myself, see who I am not, and then let go of all these beliefs. I guess it sounds pretty simple, and the fact is that it is. But in the beginning it may be a bit difficult because you have so many beliefs about your full self, and where do you even start? Don't stress about that too much, because it just gets overwhelming. But what you can do is just make one little step at a time. That's a formula for anything. You want to start a new habit, just do something small every day, and once you get into it, just make this small thing that you do regularly a bit bigger and then bigger and bigger, and one day you'll wake up being a completely different person. There are so many practices you can practice to get to know yourself, aka to let go of your old beliefs that don't serve you anymore, and you can choose basically any one of them. The thing is that no matter what you do, if you are consistent enough, you'll get there sooner or later. And even the thing is that you don't have to work on yourself for, I don't know, 2 years to make any results in. No, any work you put in comes out. So if you'll be working on yourself for a week, you'll be feeling already better in a week. Of course, there are ups and downs, and don't let them downs bring you even more down. That's life. We fluctuate all the time in any category of life, really. So what actually matters is that you are consistent, and no matter how you feel, you do something small on yourself. And even if you really don't feel like it, if something bad happens to you, don't worry about that. Take a day off. Just make sure you'll get back to it after it passes. Getting to know yourself is one of the most important things you can do for yourself, since you'll be living with your body, with your mind for the rest of your life. And so you might as well know how it works. When you find something that you are really passionate about, it may be many things. I have many things. Your life will become so much more organized because you will know what you should be working on, and you obviously should be working on things that you love. As I said, it takes practice, but it is so worth it. It is so freaking worth it. Like, all the problems you're experiencing will eventually be solved just by you focusing on yourself. Don't focus on them problems, focus on yourself. Ask yourself, why is this thing a problem? Like, why do I feel so weird or so bad about money? It's not money's fault, it's your reaction to money. And this works in every other direction. Self-observation and self-therapy, aka self-conversation, is for me the best practice you can do to get to know yourself better. Because it's basically just getting to know yourself. You ask yourself questions like, what do you like? And you may say, I don't know. Why do you not know? Because I haven't experienced such emotions which would make me feel fulfilled in my life. Why didn't you feel those emotions? And just keep going until you reach the bottom, and that's where all the secrets lay. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got a bit more motivation to work on yourself. Just do it. Just do something small. Go out, have a small conversation. I don't care. It's all worth it at the end, and life is beautiful. And if you don't feel like it's beautiful, then you have some things you have to resolve in your life. Life is a gift, and so are you. Make it count. Bye bye.